All right, so I had a chance to call multiple Texans games this year for CBS. One of my favorite guys in the league because you have that dog in you.
Thank you.
Talking about Will Anderson, defensive end for the Houston Texans. Although I have a bone to pick with you actually, dude. Week 18, I'm doing production meetings. You got this great bubbly personality. We're talking about running through people's faces. We're talking about your guy, J.C. Latham. Then we get to the game on Sunday, and you're inactive. I'm like, why did we talk to Will? I mean, I was still glad to talk to you, but it's like, why are we talking to Will? He's not even going to play in the game. When did you know you weren't going to play?
I found out, I think that Friday.
Okay.
I found Friday. And I was like, I was a little mad. And the coach was like, I got to
Because you like to play.
Yeah, I love it. I wanted to play. But he's like, I just need you ready for postseason. And I felt good. My body was great. I could go out there and perform to my highest level, and it was good. So I was like, I appreciate you, Coach. Thank you.
So there was not you didn't have an injury? Or you just were nursing something?
No, I was just getting back. I had a few knickknacks here and there and stuff like that I had to take care of and stuff like that. So they just wanted to make sure I was good.
What are you weighing right now?
I'm at 253. I want to stay right here.
That's what you like?
I just want to stay right here at 253.
Why 253?
Because I got the 260, and I was almost up to 270 at one point, early in the season, because I had missed the whole training camp or whatever like that. And I was like, I don't feel good at all.
No.
And I feel way lighter, faster, quicker, more explosive at this weight right here.
Yeah. So when I left my house to come down here, I was 254. I feel like you look better than me, bro.
Look, I've been doing a lot of walking this offseason so far.
I mean, this is like proof that not all 253s are created equal right now. This is former O-lineman. Although,
then you're good, dude.
Oh, dude, when I used to go training camp between 320 and 325.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I always would lose 10 pounds during camp.
Yeah.
So I wanted to play at 315. But, it's funny. If I had to do it over again, I would have weighed less.
Yeah.
I guess I think, even for O-linemen, so much of your power comes from getting your second step down and your hands inside.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what the extra 5-10 pounds really does for you. Whatever that 5-10 pounds does for you in power, I'd rather be a little bit more agile and athletic.
Facts.
I think for you to, I think 253 is great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get up to the 260s.
I was like,
because you got plenty of power. You got plenty of power.
And that's what it was.
And you're a speed to power guy.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you put on 10 pounds of power, what are you losing in the speed part of it, which is the more important part?
Yep.
All right. I also called on radio the Chiefs game.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the play where your guy Mahomes, I don't even know if you touched him or not. Dude, he snapped his head back like he got whiplash in a car accident going 70 miles an hour. I mean, you had to be so frustrated.
Yeah, I was, but,
Did you get him at all, Will?
No, I didn't. I hit his chest. But, I just got to be better. Me and my coach talked about it or whatever like that. We got to be better just when it comes to how you hit the quarterback and, we got to drill it more and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you didn't hit him in the head.
Yeah,
you hit him where you're supposed to.
Got to be perfect in the playoffs. You got to be perfect in the playoffs.
I think it's because you didn't go low at all.
Yeah, and that's where we got to go lower.
It looked like you were face to face.
Yeah.
And the thing is, as Mahomes knows this, the ref's behind him.
Yeah.
So the ref can't see what happens there. He just sees Mahomes go like that and snap back. The other one that might have been even worse, when I can't remember who it was about, two guys, To'o,
yeah.
And then that wasn't even a slide. Right before he was about to get hit, he just dropped his butt. He just dropped his butt to the ground, and that was a flag too. People talk about the Chiefs and the refs a lot. They can't let him get away with that. That's my big thing is I think that to me that's like flopping in the NBA or that's like soccer.
Yeah.
He does a really good job, I'll give him credit, of drawing the penalty to try to get it. But still, what would you like to see the league do in terms of penalties like that?
Yeah, I think it's for everybody's safety. It's kind of like when we talked about with the one with Aziz a little bit. Just, when these runners are running, quarterbacks are running, and for defensive players, how are we fixing the safety on both sides of the ball, to make the game, more safer for everyone. But like I said, we got to do a better job defensively of how we're attacking our, tackling and stuff like that, and our hand placement and our head placement and stuff like that. And, we work on it this offseason and get it fixed.
All right, what's the next step? Okay, you were Rookie of the Year. You had a good year last year. What do you need to add to your game so that people are mentioning you with Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons and Hendrickson and any of these guys that are considered elite, it feels like you're just below those guys right now in terms of public perception. I'm not saying you're not those, but what do you need to do to get to that level that people are talking about you like they talk about those guys?
Consistency. Consistently. Like, I have to do it consistently every game. It can't be a drop-off, staying healthy, and me and my coach talked about that. Like, you got to consistently do that, like, every game. And, it's just doing more. And doing more is just, we want to talk about sacks and stuff like that. Like, the sacks are going to come, but, like, doing more, like, more forced fumbles. Like, got to get the ball out more when you're sacking the quarterback. Like, that's one of my off-season things that I want to work on is, like, reaching with precision, like really like turning that corner tight and really going for the ball, getting more of those. Like those guys have a lot of forced fumbles, a lot of strip sacks and stuff like that, and like that's what separates them. That adds another thing to your career and stuff like that. So just doing that and just being more consistent in my game, like I feel great where I'm at right now, but like it's more left on the table. Like I'm starving for it right now. I'm hungry for it. So this offseason, I just want to continue to get better, be consistent, and man, just keep growing and learning.
Who do you like watching the most? Like other edge guys?
Bosa was a good guy that I watched all the time just because we're in the same scheme, and I just wanted to see how he did things. And then Myles Garrett is a guy that I really watch a lot too because we're in the same scheme too, but we kind of do some more of the similar things too on the same side.
Yeah, Bosa's an interesting guy because he's not – he's so good with his hands.
Yeah.
He doesn't really beat him with speed. It's all like
he has really big steps.
Yeah.
He gains really a lot of ground on his steps. He has really big steps. He uses his hands really well. His leverage is amazing. I love watching him. He does a lot of speed to power, and he gets the O-lineman hands on him, and he gets to, like, swipe him off.
Yes.
Forklift, bull forklift, long arm, things like that. So from that aspect, I kind of watch him, and Myles does the same.
You know what I noticed about him, too? He changes tempos and speeds sometimes.
All the time.
He's not always – I know you guys want to get off as fast as you can.
Mm-hmm.
There's something to be said sometimes – for like, I don't want to say chilling off the snap, but like varying your speeds to change up for the tech. Because I know for us, anybody, if you just do the same thing every time, like they're ready for it. But when you start to vary up your speeds like that's tough.
Yeah, I think Max Crosby, he does a really good job of doing that as well too. I love his rushes because sometimes he'll go full speed off the ball, and then sometimes he'll tempo his rush down, and then the old lineman would think they got him, and then he'll real fast and swipe right by him or either bull him on their back or something like that. So, like, that's like another just area of the game where, like, you could just – Daniil Hunter's been great. Like, he's been telling me, like, it's a chess match. Like, you got to change it up. Like, you got to make this move one time, make another move one time, or do something different. So it's fun.
Do you guys talk about the fact that with your corners and your edge guys, like, you guys have a chance to have, like, an all-time defense?
Most definitely.
I mean, you guys are elite at the positions where you want to be elite.
Most definitely. Yeah, we talk about that all the time with Sting and Kamari, and then, of course, me and Daniil, man. And we was like, bro, like, we just want to make y'all job easier. Like, we got y'all. Like, y'all boys do y'all. We're going to do us, man. And we're going to have fun doing it. And it's special seeing both of those guys rock out.
And you guys are all tied in this together.
Mm-hmm.
All right, tell me what you got going. First of all, that jacket is sweet.
Appreciate it.
I don't know how I feel about it, though, because that's
I'll leave it here.
No, but that's what – I'm a former offensive lineman. That's what a lot of people call me when I was growing up.
Chunky.
They're like, oh, he's chunky or husky.
I'm going to leave it here for you then.
Do you have a favorite?
What's this one right here? The chicken and sausage gumbo.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds legit. I love the classic chicken noodle.
Yeah.
There's my boy Jason Kelsey has we have like 5 cans of Kelsey's beard in my house. And it's delicious. It's like spicy chicken noodle or something, I think. It's awesome. Will, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. Good luck. Keep it rolling. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do more Texans games next year.
Yes, I hope you do too. Thank you for having me.
All right.
All right.